Зрачочки-то расширены. Понятно. И давно вы это заметили?
Только вчера. Я думаю, его заставили эти, как их, наркобароны.
Кидай паралитическую!
Наркобароны.
Нани? Освобождаю!
I said the Russians are here.
You said what?
The Russians are here.
Who is that?
Me.
You? What the fuck?
Цель поражена.
Что происходит?
Отличный выстрел.
Я думаю, его заставили
Отличный
наркобароны.
Наркобароны.
Высокоточный прицел активен. Отличная работа.
Я читал в газете.
Медицина сильна.
Корабль уничтожается авиация противника. Отличный выстрел. Пожар на корабле. Приближается авиация противника.
Наркобароны.
Я думаю, его заставили
Rush, beat the road, stop, my friends!
наркобароны.
Сука, бля!
Да сами они все.
Под обстрелом.
Никто их не заставляет. Медицина бессильна.
Цель поражена. Попадание. Приближается авиация противника.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is BobLyn, and you're watching Cruisers of Blitz. This is episode 8, and today we're taking a look at the much requested Stalingrad. Now, the Stalingrad right now is in the shipyard. I don't know for how much, since I already have it, but I can understand why a lot of people want to see a review of this ship. The short answer is this is a great tier 10. And it's a very, very good Russian ship. So let's check out how I set it up and what commander skills and equipment I use. So, the Stalingrad is a tier 10 premium cruiser. It was one of the first tier 10 premiums, and it is the first premium we're taking a look at here in Cruisers of Blitz. For the lead ship bonus, I went with advanced firing range, or advanced gun director, since you want more firing range. This is a sniper ship, so for me this is what I went with. I want to be able to shoot at maximum range and take as little damage as possible in return. You could take this, but I mean, this is still a cruiser, it's not a battleship, so it doesn't really give us that much compared to the range. Details: Stalingrad gets 3 precise aiming 2 and 2 uses of defensive fire 1. The AA is not god awful, but it's not good. You can't really defend yourself against any strike. The only thing you can really do is, hope it shoots down some planes that are trying to retreat. But where the Stalingrad is really fun is these guns. 305mm guns with an insane accuracy and insane AP damage. The penetration is great. The turrets have very, very slow traverse and a long reload, but these guns feel like BB guns. They are laser beams if you activate precise aiming, and they are so reliable and good at killing almost anything except DDs. Like, the AP against DDs is awful. Mostly at max range it's usable. But against BBs, CVs, and cruisers of any kind, this ship is great at doing damage. Okay, everybody, so here we are with the equipment. In the beginning, I was actually using main battery dispersion. Now, to be honest, that's a bit overkill, because the accuracy on Stalingrad is amazing. It's really good. So I swapped to the main battery traverse, since the traverse speed is god awful. It's BB levels. And then I actually went with the standard cruiser setup, because it's really nice to be mobile and maneuverable while you're in such a big ship, because you still are a cruiser and you take a lot of damage and you're very vulnerable to DDs. You have no torpedoes, you only have really your secondaries and your HE, main battery HE, for a suiciding DD. So being able to bow in and dodge maybe, let's say, 30% of the torpedo salvo is worth it in my eyes. For the commander setup, I don't even run a max level commander, since I feel the Stalingrad is it's such a good ship that it doesn't need a max level commander. So for the first 2 skills, I ran with the torpedo defense skills. You could have taken this for another air defense alert, but it's so bad that I didn't even care. Artillery maintenance, because we are a sniper ship and you sit at the back most of the time. I could have gone with Victorious Charge, but I actually went with Air Defense Expert, just to make it last a little longer, since you have a lot of planes flying over you. You will be targeted by the CV. So instead of taking one more, I just went with this, because I mean the AA isn't really that good. I would actually say go with this instead of AA, but yeah, I just haven't swapped it. I went with Survivalist because I don't feel like I need another precise aiming. The ship is just dead accurate almost always, so having 3 is just fine. I went with Healing instead. Generalist, just to get a better damage con, since you don't really do fire damage and you have no sonar. Of course, you're taking Marksman to increase the precise aim skills. Adrenaline Rush, however you want to say it. Also pretty good. You could take Extinguisher, since you are a very, very big target and easy to set on fire. I went with Demolition Expert because the secondaries are very, very fine once you get in range of them. So I'd rather be able to destroy somebody's turret or their engines and stuff. The Stalingrad can definitely do that, so I took Demolition Expert. I would go with Honor Seeker. Then I would go with, of course, APCS, and then I would actually take Citadel Strike instead of Horizontal Protection Expert, because you do get a lot of citadels with this ship. It's a citadel machine. So yeah, let's check out the first game, and I'm gonna show you guys with commentary how this ship performs. So let's do it. Okay, guys. So here we are with one of the games that I had in this ship. To be fair, I'm actually gonna be completely honest here. I mean, I think the Stalingrad is a great ship. It's, if you like playing heavy cruisers, if you like the, bigger Russian cruiser ships, this is definitely a must-get for you. This is a great ship. It's up in the top tier, definitely, and I think a lot of other players would agree with me. Now, I don't know. I find it kind of boring to play, actually. It's got no utility. It does nothing for the team. You just basically sit at the back and snipe, and of course you can also brawl other ships somewhat. You're very good at close range against cruisers, but I think there's a lot of other ships that are way more fun than this. But that's my personal opinion, guys. I think a lot of you will really enjoy this ship, and So I mean, just go get it. If you have enough, is it titanium or steel, or whatever? If you have enough of the resource, I think this is one of the best ships to get in the game. I think this will always stay in the meta. Alright, so there's we got a game here with two bots. It's two DD bots, so I'm not even gonna bother shooting them since yeah, Stalingrad is not a Venezia. Let's just say it like that. Instead, I'm going to move towards this flank right here because we have an Alsace and an Iowa pushing in, and this is actually the perfect target for Stalingrad. Tier 9 BBs, especially the French, as you saw there, are like you chew through them like mincemeat. The Stalingrad is really good against French BBs, especially because they are very lightly armored. As you see, we get another citadel while he's angled. I swapped to the Iowa here, and as you can see, I'm in a kiting position. You don't want to be getting too close to these BBs. At range, you can angle and, like, you know, feather your rudder and throttle to kind of dodge some shells, but at close range, you will get mauled. You're not a BB with armor. You're just a very big ship that takes damage. So we're just gonna show our ass to these guys and don't expose ourselves too much. Now, luckily, the Iowa is just tunnel visioning on my CV, which I actually think is a bot, but so that's good for me. You know, there's no damage on me here. But as you can see, the Stalingrad is very good at getting citadels. It's not like the Petropavlovsk where it's, you know, a lot of citadels one game and then none another game. The Stalingrad is very consistent with its damage. It mostly pens. Sometimes you get half pens, as you saw there, but most of the time against any BB you will do over 1k damage per shell. And as you see, without precise aim, my shells are just fast, and I landed everything there at 11 kilometers. That's very good. So now that the Iowa is low, I'm gonna move in also because I want to meet this Alsace. I don't want him to get too far away or turn out while I'm brawling this Iowa. Since he is sailing towards me, I'm pretty lucky here. These guys are just gonna die. I don't think they know that they lost this duel, but as soon as they pushed in to me and I started kiting away, I had the advantage. Now, granted, he could have shot at me instead of the CV, but yeah, you know how it is. When you see a CV, you just want to sink that ship because yeah, it's a CV, right? I feel the same way. But in this case, it killed you, Mr. Iowa. I'm sorry. So we didn't quite get him. We're hoping. I'm just trying here to maneuver the throttle so I can get my shot off. And yeah, we've gotten 4 citadels without even thinking about it, just doing it. So now we're dueling an Alsace at close range, and yeah, this guy, I actually thought he might have a chance here because he has a rapid reload, but when I just, you know, angle a little bit, it really decreases his chances of getting a lot of damage on me. And you see, I still full pen him. I full pen him almost everywhere, and it does a lot of damage since I reload in 14 seconds, and he's about 20, right? So the Stalingrad is actually one of the first tier 10 premiums I got. I was, you know, gambling for the crates, as you do. Unfortunately, it was a crate ship back then. And I remember when I first tried it, I had, you know, as I said, precise aiming or dispersion mod on, and I kid you not, literally, these shells will hit. They will be on top of each other. You will not be able to see 3 shells. You'll see 1 shell. So if you want to be the most precise in the game, you need to go with dispersion mod. I'm telling you, this thing is disgustingly accurate with dispersion mod. But I run Traverse since, you know, they are accurate enough to you know, not have that equipment on. So I'd rather have them turning a little faster. But there you go, 128,000 damage, mostly against players. So I'd say that's a pretty good demonstration of Stalingrad's capabilities. Alright guys, so in summation, the Stalingrad is well, in my opinion, it's a 9 out of 10 compared to the other cruisers of the tier 10. This is a very good ship, and I, you know, recommend you guys to get it if you feel like spending some resources. It's also great at training captains. It's an easy money farm, easy XP farm. It's just all around a very good premium ship. thank you guys so much for watching. I'm trying something new here to shorten down the videos, so I only include one game in Cruises of Blitz. If you guys enjoy that, please let me know. If you don't and you want to continue with the 2 games per video, then I'll definitely do that. And yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. My name is BobLyn, and you've been watching Cruises of Blitz. And thank you for this time. BobLyn signing off.